Sometimes a draw like that where they score late can be frustrating, but at the same time, I think you got to tip your hat to you a little bit. This game was a draw partly because of you. I mean, early saves and then that late save as well. Maybe tell us a little bit about those plays.
It really just comes down to mental commitment more than anything, staying in the game, being ready right from the start. That time, right at the beginning and at the end, those are arguably the hardest. So making sure you're mentally sharp, and we train hard every day, me and the other 3 goalkeepers, and just set us up for success today.
Or was there any save that felt significant to you during the game?
I've said it before, I pride myself on a short-term memory. Not too many emotions can be felt in goal, negative or positive, so just do what we have to do, what we can do, and if it's not enough, if it's just right, you move past next play. So
it seemed like there were a lot of 1v1 saves against their players today where it was just you and the shooter. Are those sometimes easier to make than when there's traffic around you?
It's hard to say. Those are hard saves. I've found myself in tricky situations with them before. Luckily, I was in the right place today and couldn't make it happen.
West Virginia, they only got a few shots on goal in the first half. They really turned it up on the second half. What did you have to kind of do to compensate for just the almost double amount of offense by them?
Just being always engaged, regardless if the ball is in my half or our attacking half. Just always engaged, always moving with the play. No seconds off, really. I thought we did a great job coming out today. We set the tempo of the game right from the beginning. We had a few moments, I think, but the way Rob put it was 70% of that game was ours. We went at them, we attacked them, we didn't hold anything back, and we created the opportunities to win the game, and we had it there. We got to learn how to game manage a little bit better in the end, but I thought we attacked very well as a team for the majority of the game.
On that penalty kick, is it sometimes just tip your hat to the goalkeeper when they make a save like that, or is it one of those things where you always expect to score?
I mean, personally, I expect that to go in the back of the net, so that's on me. But it was probably 2 inches inside the post, so the goalkeeper did make a good save, I'd like to say. But yeah, it's 100% my responsibility to put that in the back of the net, so be sure it won't happen again.
All right, tell us a little bit about the goal that got wiped out early in the game on the offsides call. Does that really kind of kill momentum?
Actually, I think it did the exact opposite. Marta had a great run, got her head on the ball, and putting it in the back of the net really gave us confidence that, we can put the ball in the back of the net, and I think it just gave us that extra spark we needed, and we did put the ball in the back of the net a few times after that. So, we built from it, which I think is a good sign as a team.
And then your goal was started by an Alex Hairston cross. Seems like she set up a lot of those lately with those crosses from the right flank. Tell us more about that one.
Yeah, I don't know. We built up the right side a lot today. I don't know if it was just, the way the ball rolled, but Alex did a great job with their left back, who's a very good player. And the ball across, she got her head up, she found feet, and just got to tuck them away. So it was a great ball.
With Alex being down there on the right wing, is that a good fit for her, feeding all those goals?
Oh yeah, I think she uses her body, her size very well. She's getting very good at learning how to use it, turn the corner on that player. She's fast and she's got a good touch on the ball too. Now we just gotta get her, pick her head up every single time, get those balls to people's feet, turn her hips. If we can get consistent on that and putting the ball in the back of the net, I think we're gonna have a lot of goals this year.
I thought we had really a fantastic performance in regards to energy and effort. The intensity was there. I think we put a very good team on the back foot for large amounts of time. At the same time, I think we were exposed and a bit immature in being able to close out the final few minutes of the game. And that's something that we've got to learn. That's what we talked about afterwards. I was like, I want you to focus on the 70 to 75% of the time that you did things really well, because that's who we want to become. That's what we want to focus and be. This, an attack-minded team that puts defenders on their heels. That you do that. I thought we got good pressure, but at the same time, they play in a really quality side. And what happens is they punish you for mistakes. And our goalkeeper came up with a couple good saves at the beginning when I think we were just trying to find our feet and get a realization that we're playing at a level far faster than maybe the last 2 weeks has required of us. And at the same time, with Claire making those saves, I think we were on the forefoot. Certainly from you don't want to go through the learning lessons. You want to be able to skip moments and everything. But right now, we're starting two seniors. I just feel very, very good if we can keep this intensity, this energy going through the rest of the season. I think we're going to have a very competitive side in the Big Ten.
Yeah, West Virginia had that mentality. It's like we're not going away, and they came back to tie it twice. And they tied it back in the latest minutes of the game. What kind of
the 87 plus minutes, so it's 88th minute. I'm aware of that. I think that because you're looking at a team that over the past 6 or 7 seasons is a team that's an NCAA tournament team, a Big East, team that's vying for Big East championships, and there's just that element of belief. At the same time, I think that belief's shaken a bit with their last 4 results being a loss and 3 straight ties now. And so, it's all about building, and you're either building and improving, or you're starting to, hit a bit of a decline. And certainly, I think for us, we feel like we're building and we're improving. I think it was a demonstration that our forward line can be dangerous against anyone. So, it's definitely a growth and maturation. We're starting 2 freshmen and a sophomore in the center of midfield, and they're making mistakes, and they're not, it's not all connected the entire time. But at the same time, I think that level of intensity and energy is what we're focusing on, trying to consistently improve upon. Like I said, if we can be this team, consistently over the next 6, 7 weeks, I think we'll be competitive.
You get that opportunity in the second half to possibly go up 3-1. The penalty kick doesn't quite go your way. Their goalie
It's a great save.
Makes an amazing save with it. I mean, what did that do to kind of your guys' momentum?
I certainly think it called it a bit, and that puts you up by 2. It allows you not to have to be perfect over the next 25 minutes, and certainly you can feel the air, the wind go out of the sails a bit. And so for us, I think I started barking more at that time, just trying to ensure that you've got to overcome that. You've got to have the ability mentally to overcome that, and physically as a team. And so I'm just happy that we've got players right now like Jordan Pawlik steps up and puts the ball down and is willing to take the kick, and she's got that confidence level. I chatted with her after the game. It's like, hey, well, let's go out and train. You can only go forward. You can't look back. And for her, we wouldn't have tied the game if she hadn't got the goal during the run of play. So it's moments. That's what though it's a 90-minute game, a free-flowing game, no timeouts or anything. It's a game of moments, whether it's a goal kick or a throw-in or a corner kick or a penalty kick. You don't know how that element of momentum and energy is going to change. So that's why for a mature team goes and can really focus on each one of those moments for 90+ minutes. We're not quite there yet, but hopefully I think